Okay, we're at Charles and Pratt. There's the convention center. That's the main hall right there. And for you Otakon veterans, I'll give you a second, but can you tell me what's missing? Can you figure it out?
Well, we were on that side.
Alright, I'll tell you. There used to be a skywalk that went from here to right about there. They took that down. They still have the rest of the skywalk, but they took the one that would take you directly to the Bank of America Center, where there's a lot of the closest food and ATM machines. They went ahead and took that down. So you're actually going to have to cross the street to get here, but it's still worth your time to do that. Okay, so I went up to the second floor. A lot of things have changed over here that I didn't know about since they took the skywalk down, but you can kind of see it right there. See where it used to begin, right over here, and it used to come up right here to where this window is. And there used to be doors here that you could come in and just bypass the traffic and go in there. Obviously, you're going to have to go down this way now. Okay, there's really only one place on the second floor, and I'll show it to you in a second, but just to reinforce, the skywalk to this part is gone. Okay, so if you want to get to the Universal Gourmet, you're going to have to come up the escalator here and walk around, do a quick 360, and come to this. This is just a simple buffet, and they also have a deli in there and a grill, so you can buy sandwiches. It's pretty reasonably priced. This is a place I would definitely go to if you would just want a quick, cheap eat. And you weren't really too concerned about taste. Yes, again, it's called Universal Gourmet. Sometimes at Otakons they actually have specials here, so keep a lookout on them. Okay, we're going to go back downstairs. Okay, this is where you're going to enter. There used to be a really big food court in here. Well, not really big, but a few restaurants. Sadly, the Blimpies is gone. No more Blimpies, no more cheap subs, no more cheap chips. That's really sad to me, but since I got rid of the skywalk, I had a lot of stuff closed down in here. There is an ATM, and of course, Chef Paolino, or however you pronounce it, still here, will still be here. You can still get your beer here, you can still get a pizza here. Good stuff, but a little bit more expensive than the Universal Gourmet upstairs. Convention tip. I didn't put it in previously, but I'm going to put it in now because apparently this seems to be a unknown secret. The News Mart here sells water at normal prices. So if you want to buy and load up on like bottles of water, gum, chips, and stuff like that, go here. Nobody ever comes here. I don't think anybody knows that it's here. Again, it's right off the street entrance right there. So instead of paying $5 for a small bottle of water, come here. I didn't mention it because I don't think it's going to be open, but here appears to be an Asian restaurant called Mikado Range. I don't know anything about it. It looks like it's still being worked on. But this is where the old Burger King that used to joke that that is still not open. Well, it's still not open. It's become something else. So I don't know if this will be open. I don't know what the pricing is. I haven't gone online to check it out. I just discovered this myself. Okay, outside the Pratt Street entrance, where we would come for pre-registration. Directly across is Oliver's Saloon right there, that kind of blue building right here, this whole thing. And that's a saloon, it's a bar, it's got pub food. Really, if you're under 21, don't bother. If you're over 21 and want a decent place, a decent meal, that's a good place to go. Again, you're going to spend a little bit of money there. There's a place called Eddie's Deli right there. You can't really see it because of the trees, but it's directly across the street. I don't know what the pricing is on that. I would imagine probably not too bad. You can get like subs and stuff there. Speaking of subs, right on the other side of that tanker, on the other side of the street, there is a Jimmy John's, and which is really going to be good because it's a nice location. It's right there. You can get to it by walking the little skywalk over there into the hotel and then down and get to there. There's also I believe the California Tortilla has closed. So I don't think that's there any longer. There's a subway. Wait for all the trucks to go by. There is that subway right across where that cab is. See that diamond cab across the street? He's moving now, but right there's a subway, and right next to it is a Spanish bistro, which is overpriced, but you know, there's a subway so you can get cheap eats there too. The hotel is going to have its own restaurant. Don't bother, it costs too much money, but as you can see, you can get to it if you need to. So you used to be able to come out here, and if you needed to go back to the Sheraton, because that's where you're staying at, you can still take the walkway right over that way. But it used to be that you could actually get up here not only from the inside, but if you happen to be down here, there used to be a stairwell and an elevator. Actually, it was a crappy elevator and it smelled like bum pee, but it was here. Not anymore. As a matter of fact, right about where I'm standing, see that little newness in construction? They took it down. I know I mentioned before, but still sad. So, and the other thing is this: if you are coming from that direction, or maybe you're coming from this direction over here, that way, see where that bus is? See where that parking garage is? There's an actual little entranceway. I'll show it to you here in a second. Not sure you can see it from here now. We'll have to walk around to here. Isn't that sad? They took the skywalk down. Okay. See that stairwell right there? Right around the corner, right where my finger is, right about there. There's a door. You can actually go up that stairwell, and that'll take you to that massive skywalk section. So you can go up that way and come up here to get to the convention still. All right, I'm going to have a little convention tip for you here in a second, and then we are going to go back that way. Oh, okay, so my other camera ran out of room, didn't realize it had so much on it, but anyway, we're going to go back here, but first the convention tip. The convention tip is this: water. It gets really hot here in Baltimore, and I say this year after year and year after year, there's still people who who get dehydrated and pass out in their costume, and then a bunch of people like me with their cameras walk around and point and shoot, and you become on YouTube, and then you look like a fool. So hydrate yourself, don't look like a fool. You look pretty funny when you're passed out in your Inuyasha costume, or if you're just passed out in your Gundam. Actually, which would I rather see, Gundam or Inuyasha? What do you think? Anyway, keep hydrated.